Oh well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Brawly the Radio Twitch channel. Welcome back from myself and from our the usual two green friends, Grogu and Kermit. Hello guys. Hello everyone, and I hope you are all well, and welcome back to this channel. Today is the Monday, the 8th of July. It's 10 past 10, basically. And I hope you had a nice weekend, guys, and a nice start of the week. Today I didn't go to work for. Well, I mean, I took a day off. Today for one particular reason. Basically, it's my birthday, so that's why I took this day off. Took some time with my wife. We went out for some lunch in London. Had a look around. The weather hasn't been particularly nice. It also became pretty bad this evening. But today, everything was like holding up together. Just a bit of a drizzle here and there, but so far, I mean, most of the time hasn't been particularly bad. We had a nice stroll in central London. This time we did Trafalgar Square, a bit of on the mall. Then we went for a lunch, just a short distance from Leicester Square. After that, we went to the Lego store. Had a look around, really nice. I think they made it bigger since the last time I went there. Then moved again towards Leicester Square. And we went through Chinatown, and from there we went to Venki, is a place where you can have gelato, basically. Yeah, all was great. Really enjoyed it. So it was a really nice day off. Guys, I have to apologize with you because lately the amount of energy that I've been putting in these has been pretty low. Yeah, no, I mean, Vez, it's still I think it's still the 8th of July, right? It's 11 p.m. in Germany. So from so far it's still so far so good, right? It's not belated yet. It's the 8th of July. It's my birthday, so it's still totally valid. So thank you very much, Ves, and I hope you are all well, my friend. Lately I've really been with a very low amount of energy doing the streams. I think the most obvious one was the one about the holiday on the Disney Dream. And man, I watched that again after putting the video. Yeah, it is. And that's my birthday. So, not belated. It's actually my birthday. So lately it's been really bad, guys. I watched again the video about the Disney Dream, and I had to remove it from YouTube because it was really bad. I'm really sorry about that. Also, quality of the audio was awful. For some reasons, there were like pauses in the audio, which means, guys, if you feel that while I'm talking there are moments when there is no audio and I'm talking, please let me know, because then it means that there is something wrong with the voice here with the setup on OBS. So, with all of this said and done, usually Monday is not a day when I have my my streams. But if we have, let's say we have a look quickly on the usual, on the planning, right? So we have Monday should be rest day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday should be a stream. Saturday and Sunday is a rest day. I'm going to change this one a little bit. I'm testing if that's okay to have Monday as a sport stream. Okay, so sports stream on Monday. Tuesday and Thursday will be either Dungeons and Dragons or Star Citizen, depending on which week we are in. I'm going to swap Wednesday with the Monday, so I'm going then to rest on Wednesday. Still need to understand what to do on Friday, as this slot cannot work because of of this because of the sport bit. So I need to understand if there is something that I can do on Friday. Otherwise, I think we need to go to 3 sessions per week. So this is what I'm going to do. Last Star Wars, yeah. So let me then go back to where we are. Oh, by the way, I mean, today, as I said, my birthday. So let me just show you present I got from here at home. So my younger daughter got me this, a model of one of the Red Arrow planes. You need to put together with screws and something. It's really nice, really nice. Really looking forward to it. Really, I mean, it says difficult rating 3, but I mean, yeah. So it should be football. Then my wife instead got me something really interesting. I got a pair of new lightsabers. So these are the lightsaber of Asajj Ventress. Is a character from the Clone Wars in Star Wars. It's one of my favorite female characters, so to speak. And these are the lightsabers that she gets as a present from Count Dooku when she starts her apprenticeship with him. So yeah, very good birthday present from my wife. They are really amazing, beautiful. Then let's get straight to what we are going to do today. So, as we said, sport stream. Okay, sport stream from last week. I'm not sure if you guys have watched the first sport stream last week. But let's have a quick recap, right, of what we are going to do when it comes to my road to the UCI World Championship. So let me pick up first what is that we are trying to do. UCI GRAN FONDO World Series, right? Let's have a quick look at the definition of this. The UCI GRAN FONDO World Series is a series of UCI sanctioned races held all over the world. Some 25-30 qualifiers event will qualify the top 25% in each age group to the UCI GRAN FONDO World Championship. Okay? The former UCI Master Road World Championship, where the champions are awarded with the coveted rainbow jersey. Basically, what this means is that we are looking at a competitive event, okay? And here it says very competitive riders who either just miss the skills and talent to become pro elite rider, or who still want to compete at high level at a later age, but also to fun riders who like to keep fit and finish the event. Now, I definitely don't have time for any pro stuff. I'm old to do that. I have a job, I have everything, okay? So for me, I'm definitely falling in the category of those That, I mean, I'm already too old for that. I definitely miss the skill and probably the talent as well to become a pro elite rider. So this is an event, the World Championship, I mean, it's for non-pro riders. But you can still qualify to it, even if you are like a semi-pro or something. So it's going to be a very competitive ground here. It's going to be tough. I'm not saying it's easy. Okay? And I'm targeting the 2025 World Championship, which is going to happen, if we have a look, 2025 is in Victoria, Australia. Right? Fine. Now, next year, I'm going to try this event here, the GRAN FONDO Isle of Man, and I will try to qualify for the World Championship that will be in Australia. Assuming that it will happen around the same time, no, July. This means that I have 1 year worth of training to prepare for this event. If you've been following on Instagram and on here on the channel, you've seen, that I've already done some cycling event this year, which was the Ride London. The Red London 100. 100 miles between London and Essex. With the bike, I finished in 5 hours and 26 minutes. Which was a good result for me, at least considering that it was the first time that I was attempting at such a long distance. I prepared it just using one of the pre-defined training plans on the Garmin. And it was tough. It was a long 16 weeks, so 4 months, and I did it mostly indoor. But here we are talking about, this is important stuff. Okay, it's not that it is really the real deal. Okay, we are talking about world-class athletes that would probably. You see the rainbow jersey? Oh my god. We are talking about really, really good athletes here. So what I'm going to do is I've contacted, and I'm already working with him, a personal trainer, personal cycling coach that is going to work with me. And try and aim for this objective. Now, I do not know him. He does not know me. So at the moment, we are, within. I did only 1 week with him so far. So it's also early for him to tell me if this is something achievable or not. Regardless, I will be preparing for this event. I will try it no matter what. Okay? So, 1 year, 5 to 6 times per week training, building my building my fitness for this event. Guys, if you excuse me for a moment, I need to bring my cat inside the house, right? Just give me a sec. Let's go, Daisy. Okay, sorry guys. So, as I said, 1 year, 5, 6 times per week, personal coach, bam. I really hope I should be able to get to an acceptable level of fitness that will give me at least the edge to get to this 25% top 25% to qualify for the World Championship. Guys, I mean, I do not live in fairy tales, right? I'm not planning to win the thing. Personally, I think it's a good achievement for someone that is, totally does not know that this. It's a really good thing if I'm able to qualify. Then once qualified, I need to understand if I'm able to join also the World Championship or not. For a very simple reason. I don't believe I have enough funds to do the whole thing. This is why I've started a Just Giving page to collect like private donations, and I'm trying to contact here and there companies, shops, independent companies and whatever to try and get some extra funds to actually, to make this process easier. It's not going to be easy, especially considering my very limited presence on the social media. I haven't won a single event, mostly participated to sportives, so not really much to mention there. But I like to dream, right? So I wanted to have a look at the Gran Fondo in Switzerland because it happened this weekend, and I wanted to check. Thank you, Wes. I wanted to check Gran Fondo. I wanted to check, the categories, if it was possible to filter. Well, first the language, if I can get English. Gran Fondo Men. I really wanted to see, the categories. There we go. What is this CLM? I don't believe that's the. I think this is the. Is the time trial? Yeah, this is the time trial, I guess. Gran Fondo, Home. This one. So, in this weekend, the winner in my category, so there were 51 people. The winner finished in 5 hours, 7 hours, and 46. So this is the time that we need to look at. No, actually, not really this, because next year I'll be in this category. Sorry. This will be my category for next year. So 45, 49. So there were 34 people in this category, and this guy finished in 5 hours and 10 minutes. I mean, not that far from here, anyway. Okay. So 34 people stopped. So let's say 34. 25%. Basically, 8 people were able to qualify. I don't see the full list. Do we know? Let's see if I can export that. I'm curious, no, just to see. Ah, yeah, we have everyone. Let's have a quick check. Was there any Italian? No Italian on the in Switzerland. Okay, interesting. These two did not finish. Actually, here it says 5 hours and 39 minutes. Why is it different from... I get. Oh yes, I took was it the wrong one. Was the wrong one? There we go. 45, 49, Valer, Daniel, perfect. Okay, so 8 people. This. So basically, for me, the cutoff would have been 550. This specific race. I think it works like this, right? Because out of 32, oh, actually there was someone from Italy. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the 8th was this Zomer Anderson from Brazil. Wow. Okay, 550. That was the target. Now we need to check. You know, when it comes to the Isle of Man, because each of these race is different from the previous one. So they are different, which means that, you know, the ups and downs, etc. Let's say in Ireland. Oh wow. So if we go, so men 45, 49 starter. You see, yeah. So 81. Yeah. Okay. So even if it is slightly, so basically it was 9 people that were qualified on that one, because it was 8.5, right? So here instead, because there were 81, so the cutoff was at 21. So 21 people were qualified. How did they finish in 3 hours? Oh, maybe this guy is the... gender, age group. Finish first. I think this guy... Wow. Wow. That's too much, right? So I wonder if... Oh no. So overall, man in 3 hours and 09. So, I mean, is it shorter? Was it shorter? Because, you know, it also... Category... Category 4. My... Okay. But anyway, so... This is what they do, right? So, depending on how many people are there, top 25% can qualify. We will see, you know, what is that we can do. Now, if we go to the actual topic of this stream, what I want to do is to go through what happened last week in terms of the training, go through the various sessions, stats, having a look, you know, at what we did well, what we didn't do particularly good, and then have a look at what's gonna happen in the upcoming week. So this is how I want to I want to run this session. Well, no, we can have a bit of a chit chat at the beginning with what some random stuff, but then the focus of this stream is going to be going through results of the past week and then moving forward to the next week. In this first month, things will be slightly simple / similar because I'm running with the coach session of activities in order to calibrate my training. So he needs to start knowing me, right? So it's going to start knowing me, and in order to do that, I need to run some assessments. So in the week that has just passed, we've been doing some best 3 minutes effort. So let's go first. The first event that happened last Tuesday. So best 3 minutes. I wasn't 100% happy about what we did. I created the workout here in Connect. We can have a quick check just to see what is that I've been doing. This is the workout. So it was 5 minutes of warm up, 10 minutes of zone 2, power zone 2, and heart zone 2 as well. So trying to keep around in the region of 150 watts to keep my heart rate under 127. Seem to be working pretty well as a combo. 3 minutes recovery, and then 7 minutes of zone 2. So 50 seconds of zone 2, same as the warming up piece, with 50 seconds and 10 seconds sprints, power zone 5 sprints. So pretty strong sprints. Then we have this one, so repeating this for 7 times. Then we have other 3 minutes of recovery, and then we have the actual time trial. So 3 minutes, max effort, trying to keep 90 RPM, so spinning the cranks for at 90 round per minute. Then 3.30 minutes of totally standing still kind of recovery, and then 10 minutes of zone 2 cool down. So this was what I've been doing as actual event during the training. Now let's see how it went. So first session, we can have a look at the watts. Okay, we have here, this is the bike section. Okay, we can have a check. I believe we may be able to see here. So this was the segment where I've done the time trial. Happened after the minute 28 in the training. I went on for 1.82 kilometers, average speed of 36 kilometers. HR was average 173, max was 185. High. Average bike cadence was 94, and I was asked to go a little bit lower than that. Average power 299, 297. So yeah, we started a bit high, as you can see here. Started at 400 watts, a bit too much, couldn't keep the pace, so slow down slightly, and then normalized around the 200-ish, and then I think at the end I was a bit tired, and it was lower than that. So as a main feedback here I got from the coach was that it was good. It was a good effort. He said that I was in the average of the good people, of the good ones, which was a really good feedback, to be honest. I was expecting something like, stop it. Something like, you'd better go and look at something else. I don't know, probably, knitting or something, right? Instead, he said, I'm, within the average of the best. So I was really encouraged by this, which was great. I didn't feel particularly great after this session because it was pretty hard on me. And also this section here, to be honest, I didn't really. I mean, in this activity, things were slightly different, so I didn't have points of reference while I was doing the event. It was a bit of a mess the way I had built the actual activity, the actual workout. So after that I tried to rebuild it, and this is what I did in the next section that happened after one day of rest. So on Thursday I did another session. Okay, I added the last 10 minutes of zone 2, which I totally forgot to add the first time. Well, I mean, it was not clear to me that I had to do that. So to bring the training, from 30 minutes, which was definitely not used at all, to 44 minutes at it, to 44, 45 minutes. Then in this session, here we have the 3 minutes. They are here. So in this section here, I tried to do things slightly different. So trying to keep things more constant. Okay, instead of having that very high spike at the beginning and then slowing down considerably. Instead, I think I kept a pretty nice and constant effort here, which we can see also here, and the average in the end, it was still around that figure, so 290, 297, 298 watts. Okay, it was harder as I did a bit of a mistake when setting up this step, the workout. Also, I had some mechanical issues with the bike, so it hasn't been the best of the sessions, to be honest. But I was able to maintain this power, which was actually great, in my opinion. And then we ended up on this one, happened on Saturday, so July the 6th. So this one we had another issue, I think. So if I'm not mistaken, on this one, the section with 3, right? Again, I was able to keep an average of 299, so it's still around that figure. Okay, for the 3 minutes. Problem was that my cadence was too high. So let's have a look at the previous one. So July the 4th, cadence here was, average was 90, highest max was 104. So this one was okay, was perfect, spot on. Okay, and then when I did the section on the 6th of July, I had another problem. So I set up the step with too less of a resistance. So I was just trying to spin as quickly as possible in order to get there with the power, but it was too much. I mean, that coach asked me to stay on 90, and I did 110, so too much. So it was totally wrong, totally wrong. So what I'm going to do now, in the next during the next week, is going to be something slightly different. That was basically the last setup that you saw in the workout. Was actually what am I going to do during the next week, when this step is not going to be anymore 3 minutes, okay, but it's going to be 5 minutes. So we are going to test my prowess at keeping the highest power output for an X amount of minutes. We do 3, we do 5, 8, and 12. Okay. Then we have the last training of the week. Unfortunately, I was hoping to go on outside. The weather was figuratively garbage-ish, right? So I did 2 hours on the turbo trainer, which apparently is not something that you would do, and that's my face at the end of it. I mean, nothing to here, to be honest. It was a very planned 2 hours zone 2, so very trying to stay as constant as possible. Watts wise, I think we were around the 160, 100 and something, especially on the bike section. So bike 1 hour and 50, and I kept a power 160. It was I mean, I didn't do much. Average speed was 31 kilometers per hour, which was okay. All in all, 30 kilometers per hour. In reality, in the end, in 2 hours, it was 6. Plain and simple, nothing to say. I spoke to with the coach after this. I was like, sorry, Francesco, but I did 2 hours on the turbo trainer, and it was, I mean, it was what it was, right? Not much that I can tell you. And he was telling me that there's not really any point in doing more than 60-70 minutes on the turbo trainer. I did most of my training for the Ride London on the turbo. Even 3 hours I did on the turbo. So it worked. I'm pretty sure it makes some sense. But I mean, I'm committing to this, and from my point of view, whatever he says, so if he says that more than 1 hour on the turbo trainer is useless, that's what I'm going to do. Useless. So he suggested, assuming that it's going to be something going to happen again, this weather, it's very likely that this could happen again. So what we decided is that, assuming that this is going to happen again, I'm going to repeat the last training that was planned during the week. In this specific case, I should have done another 3 minutes test and 3 minutes time trial. I didn't know. Now I know. Next time, we will do this. But I mean, again, 2 hours on 2. Pretty straightforward, nothing more, nothing less. I got a badge, right? July weekend 40k. It's cool. So, this now is under the belt. We did how many kilometers? 12, 15, 18, so it's 30, 45, 100 and something. Give it or take it. Right? And this was this week. Now, let's have a quick look at what's gonna happen next week, right? And then we can start from there. So, Next week, well, I mean, sorry, this week, what is going to happen? 4 sessions, right? 2 hours of zone 2 is going to stay on Sunday. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we're going to have those time trials that we were discussing earlier. So instead of having the 3 minutes max effort, we're going to have 5 minutes max effort. Okay. And this is going to be this week. Then next week is going to be best 8 minutes and then best 12 minutes. I mean, guys, I'm not really expecting to... Maybe 5 minutes I can do that. It's going to be hard, but I could do that. You know, like very max effort, keep the 300 for 5 minutes. It's going to be tough. I can try. Cannot guarantee that it's going to happen. Because 2 minutes when you are under heavy stress, heavy effort, they feel like forever. Literally forever. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and keep the 300 and see if I can do that. So highest I did was a couple of weeks ago for 20 minutes, so even more than this, because this is the best one is on 12 minutes. So it was 240 something for 20 minutes. So kept that effort for 20 minutes. Guys, I can assure you, that was a lot. That was a lot, which actually brought my FTP, well, skyrocketed my FTP. Well, let's have a quick check also at my performance stats. Yeah, I think, 5 minutes, I should be able to do that. 5 minutes, I should be able to do that, Wes. I have it. I'm pretty sure I have it. I don't remember here, where is that we have the performance stats, but let's have a quick check here in the middle. So guys, okay, cycling VO max. We are at 45. This indicator is basically on 46. I am sure that next week this will ding on 46. 46 means we are in the realm of the blue, which is we are getting into very good good number here. Okay, very good number. Then let me check if it is possible to show you. Yeah, sorry. From these, we can do these. Let's have a quick check. 6 months. I'm not sure why this was saying that I was on 44 Feb, but then basically the actual real measurement was here 41. Then it stayed at 40 for a lot, and then it started going back up. 41, 45. Yeah, but I mean it's not showing you that in the middle it went to 42, 43, 44, and now 45. You see this, it's kind of a normalized curve. Okay. Then another interesting number is this one, the one about the FTP, or functional threshold power. So I'm currently sitting at the lower end of the good one. But guys, I started really from a very low number here. Okay. I think it's not showing you the beginning, because here it's showing April, but April is not showing you the beginning, right? And this was a fudge number, because I was changing some stats on one of the workouts, and by mistake I basically inputted that my FTP was 350, and so Here it was registered in 350, but it was never like that. So we started from 200, which was again a false one, and then this was my first real FTP, 162, guys. Okay, 162, and then it was basically 187. Was around that time, you know, and then it started going up. Around the 200, you know, 207. I had one time was 209, I think, after the ride to London, and then bang, guys, 228. I did a time trial the week after my cruise. When I came back, I did the assessment week. That was it, guys. Huge jump of roughly 20 watts. Sorry, I got an issue with the headrest. What's going on here? Oh, why? So I did a huge improvement on the FTP side, and if I can do better and go at 300-ish, I think I have a shot. I have a shot at this. I may have really a shot at this. I was trying to find some pictures of this year, but couldn't really find that. There are no other pictures here, but I wanted to show you something. If there's a picture here, guys, this is what we're talking about, huh? So winning the actual qualifying event awards you this very simple rainbow jersey. Rainbow jersey is the jersey awarded to the world champion, and this is like basically this means that you've won your qualifying event, which is hard, guys. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe even after 1 year of hard training I'll be able to get this. I'm pretty sure that I have a shot at qualifying. I don't believe I will be able to get this jersey, but guys, if this happens, you know, you can buy the rainbow jersey, you know, the one that now Matthew Van Der Poel has. You know, you go in a shop, they have, you know, I think it is from Santini or Castelli, one of the brands, and you can buy one. You know, I have one from when Remco Evenepoel was world champion. I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love it, right? I really love it, and I like going around with that. But you know, you are wearing the rainbow jersey, but it's like when you go and play football and you buy the football shirt of I don't know who is a good player today. Mbappe, you know, from the France, or I don't remember the name of the guys this year from, you know, from England. But I mean, it's like that, you know. You go play football with your friends, and you have the football shirt with, you know, Totti behind it, or you know, any other famous football player. It's, you know, it's the same. You go and buy the rainbow jersey, and you go around. So when you go around here, you know, these the roads here, you know, you can go with a rainbow jersey. And I was reading some time ago that going around, you know, like that with you know, either a team shirt or, you know, one of the one rainbow jersey, it's kind of not frowned upon, but you know, I don't know, people that think that you may be lame, etc. I mean, can you imagine going around the area here with these that you've earned? So you are actually allowed to do that. It's something that you conquered. It's something that you fought for it, right? You can go and have your stop at the Café du Cycliste, you know, when you go around and you stop in a town and you go and take some food in a bar, and you go there, and but you know you have this because you actually want it, right? So, and they are beautiful, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I think I love them, even if it is not the we know it's not the full striped jersey. This is still beautiful. I love it. I love this design. I really love it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I really hope I can do good, and that we know we can get to a place where I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the result. So just to summarize, I'm currently in my training status says I'm in a productive moment, productive phase, right? This was quite annoying at some point. It was when I started my training. All of this, basically almost 2 months, was unproductive, guys. It was so annoying. Training for 2 months, and the work you are getting from this training rating was unproductive. My goodness, I remember when I got the first section of maintaining, I was so happy. I was really so happy. So now, I don't know, we've been going through, maintaining, resting, productive, again maintaining, recovery, productive. We did a bit of a peaking as well. Not too long, unfortunately. It didn't last too much. But I think that the objective here is really, once we get to the productive phase, then to start sticking to the peaking. But then, this one we will see. So, training status so far productive, all positive. Cycling VO max again moving towards 46. Load focus, we are going to work on this in this week. I think I'm paying quite a lot to the fact that for 1 week I didn't do anything, so some of these numbers are going down. And then we will see, guys. We will see. So at the moment, what I'm trying to do is running these assessments. Once the assessments are done and my power curve is defined, then we will be checking with my coach how we will be moving forward. I think there is a check the power curve. Speed, here. No, we cannot check the curve. Yeah, that's very annoying that it's not the same stuff you can get between here and the actual app. Very annoying that they haven't unified the UI. But anyway, guys, so this is it for today. As you've seen, these stream on Mondays are going to be, basically like this. We are going through the objectives, past week, next week, and then next steps. We will going to comment a little bit and have a look at what lies ahead. If you have any questions, also maybe you are interested in in taking the start doing a bit of training yourself, I guess, you know, I guess that once we start the actual training plan, we should be able to, you know, I'm probably going to share whatever I'm doing. So feel free to do that yourself as well. Obviously, your parameters are going to be different than mine, but by normalizing the training on the zone, I think it's going to be easier for you to pick that up. But you know, I'm not pushing, but feel free to start doing this one, you know, to do something. You know, it is important to stay in shape and do like physical activity. It helps your mind, it helps your body. Yeah, I mean, your body, let's say 50-50, right? Because if you start having issues with you know, with the knees or with the elbows or with your neck, it could be a bit of a challenge. Coolio. So guys, let me close this birthday stream today. Quick one. So Monday we're going to reshuffle the actual schedule for the week. It's going to be 1 hour-ish stream on Monday, and we're going to have a analysis on the current status. Also on the status of donations and sponsors, which at the moment are 0 on donations and 0 on sponsors. Really hope I'll be able to make this one better, but no, I think it takes time. I really hope that by presenting the fact that I'm really serious about this, because you know, there are some people that maybe they're going around ask for sponsorships, but they say, yeah, you know, but I'm doing the Garmin, I'm going to do the Garmin training plan, etc. Which, you know, respect for that, but it's not as the same as having like a personal coach. That's a totally different level of commitment when you have a personal coach as well. So I really hoped that by mentioning the fact that I have a personal coach, things could have been slightly different. So far, didn't work. We will see. I think I'm going to have this stream exported to YouTube, because compared to the one with the Disney Dream, the kind of definitely different type of energy, or at least I feel I'm giving a different type of energy. The one on the Disney Dream was particularly awful. I had to remove the video from YouTube because it was impossible to watch, even for myself. So I'll be moving this one into YouTube as well, creating a separate playlist, etc., which will be Road to World Championship 2025. And yes, that would be it, guys. Not much to say unless there are questions, but you know, most of the time feel free to just shoot them while when you have them. There's no need to wait for any particular moment. I'll keep them there and answer as soon as possible. Just again, another quick update on the bike. Still nothing. I'm still like this. Nothing. So I have just my wheels. Oops. Just my wheels. Oops. I need. I've been calling the guys from the insurance. There hasn't been any update on that. They told me that they need to understand if the damage that happened is caused by wear and tear or by other problems. I don't believe it's wear and tear, to be honest. I think it was my fault, which should be covered. Okay. I think that when I installed the bottom bracket, I didn't put it entirely in parallel, so one entered a little bit skewed, and when it got in, created that fracture. I don't know. We will see. I mean, so far I've already paid for the bike. So then, if they recognize that it's something that is covered, they will pay. Otherwise, it's all on me. £420 that I really would have not liked to have paid. I would have invested in other parts. But okay, you cannot have everything. But I guess that would be it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks, Ves. Thanks, Mauro. Don't remember if there was someone else. I didn't see anyone else in chat anyway. As usual, guys, I really appreciate all of your help, in keeping my mind alive during my during my stream. I really wish you a fantastic night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with the Dungeons and Dragons. So tomorrow we have Dungeons and Dragons with Il Destino dell'Impero Perduto. Then Wednesday there will be no stream. Thursday there will be another Dungeons and Dragons with Il Re in Rovina. And then for this week it's done. We will see next week on Monday. Don't forget to check on Discord all the updates that I'm pushing to Instagram weekly. Basically, I mean, 3 to 4 times per week as part of the training. Also, have a look at my link tree, which I still haven't added as a command in chat. Have a look at my link tree. I'm putting a link in chat. From there, you can have a look. Well, I mean, you have access to the donation page for the project, and also to my new Substack. I mean, you can see here. So I have started a Substack page where I'm going to basically have a diary of my journey, from zero, hopefully, to cycling hero. Last post was, from a few days ago, and it was mentioning the fact that I'm doing this crowdfunding campaign. I mean, the information that you can see in the different places are basically the same. Not that you get more information in one or the other. Here there are some more details on what is the actual figure that we are looking at. I'm trying to get roughly £5,000. Give it or take it, which is more or less what I think is going to be the figure to cover everything up to the trip to Australia next year, assuming qualify, obviously. Otherwise, with a couple of thousand, 2,000-3,000 should be enough. But I mean, again, this is something that is moving, regardless of funds or sponsors or donations. I think this is an important piece, because some of the crowdfunding projects, if they don't get the money, they just they don't happen. Here the project will move forward. Okay, there is no it's not that if I don't get this money I will stop doing this. I will be doing this anyway. But if people are able to help, that is definitely going to be a really help to. Okay. But this figure, the actual donations from like single people, I'm not expecting to hit huge milestone there. it will be definitely for some minor things. Where I really would like to get to make the difference is with, you know, with companies. So we have a company that would like to chip in 2, 3, 4, 500, 500 pounds. You know, I will be adding them to my jersey. So let me show you something from this point of view, because I don't think I've done this before. Basically, yeah, I mean, this is the rainbow jersey dream. Okay, this is the official section. These are official sections that are available on the jersey from the UCI. Okay, so these are the areas where you can put your sponsor. So yeah, basically I've been contacting companies, you know, with these scheme, you know, whatever they want to chip in, I'm going to add their sponsor here or there. So, you know, zone A, I think it's here on the chest, 500 pounds. Zone B, I think it's the shoulder. Left, right, 300 pounds. Zone C, this small thing, you know. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to communicate to companies when I send my deck. But so far, zero. We will see. We will see. It's still early, I think. I think it's still early. I believe that moving forward, you know, I need to try and check also on local shops. You know, going here on High Street, printing the deck, bringing to them, and maybe I get someone calling back, because, you know, it's easier to get 200 from a local shop like the butcher or the florist, you know, more than getting some help by, you know, Red Bull or Victoria Corsa or Hunt bike, Hunt wheels. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. But anyway, sorry, I just wanted to finalize this by mentioning all of these bits and pieces that you know, I didn't know if I had the chance to showcase so far, but everything is in here on my link tree. Cool. Let's just go back here. Anyway, guys, that would be everything for tonight. Thanks a lot for watching. I wish you all a fantastic night. Hope to see you tomorrow with Dungeons and Dragons. But for now, safe journeys, always have fun, and as I usually say, proudly they're out. Good night, guys, and see you tomorrow. Ciao!